Hello, and welcome back to License-Free TV. Today, another license-free reacts video. Reaction Video 2, Crazy Law, Forced to Pay, by BlackBeltBarrister. Some background. There is TV license law. And there is factual background. We need to understand both. And the relationship between them. This video is an attempt to ask the questions that could do that. This video covers TV license prosecution details, but not the proposed funding options also discussed.
Welcome back to the channel and thank you for watching. This video is about the TV license fee. Lots of people are prosecuted for not having a TV license and being accused of watching live TV. And the default notion by the authority that runs TV licensing is that you need to prove that you are not watching live TV.
Factual background. TV licensing sometimes says this, but we don't think it's true. Or at least, they can make requests, but cannot compel compliance. Legal questions. What is the status of TV licensing requests? Can they search premises? Can they demand personal information? Can they insist on a formal interview? All of these things seem to have voluntary compliance. What does that mean in practice? How can TV licensing be permitted to mislead the public? What is the role of informed consent?
Now, as a lawyer, this is a bit of an absurdity, because how can you prove a negative? How can you prove you didn't do something?
Factual background. Yes, pretty much everyone agrees it is absurd. But there is no formal investigation. And physical proof is not used. Usually only a confession statement. Legal questions. How do we push back? How do we stop this proof of innocence? Are there any legal measures that could help?
Now back to the point, how do you prove a negative? Well, it shouldn't be that way round. It should be that they have to prove that you are watching live TV. Not on the balance of probabilities, and not that it's more likely that you are watching it than not, and surely you were because you have a TV, and surely everyone watches TV, because no, not everybody watches TV.
Factual background. Confessions form the vast majority of TV licensing cases. But do they comply with the law? Is the doorstep a suitable place? What about a paper form that presumes guilt? Legal questions. How do confessions work in court? What if you change your mind? Is contrition required? What about legal advice? Would bluff, bluster, or coercion invalidate the confession?
And so it should be for the authorities to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that that person was watching or recording live TV. And if they can't do that, there's no offence. There's no conviction. Because it must be proven, like any other criminal case.
Legal questions. Is a confession strong evidence, even if the defendant disputes it? Is there a process to withdraw a confession? What about the PACE provisions for confessions? What if there is a lack of proof for the authenticity of the confession, or it isn't signed? What happens when the burden of proof is reversed? What about the Rudd defense, where a legitimate purpose for the equipment is shown? 4 big open general questions. Human rights law, surely Article 8.2 is made for exactly these circumstances. TV licensing claim hardly any of PACE applies to them, how can we find out the truth? And then, how can we enforce PACE upon them? What privacy rights exist in Scottish law? If you have questions about the UK TV license, you can ask them by leaving a comment on this video. Alternatively, TV license resistance can help with more detailed, technical questions. Money-saving expert forums can also advise on more general license questions. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share or comment. Thanks for watching.